Hi, everyone. Welcome to Mindful Crafts and More. I'm Katrina. If this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome. Take a look at this video or any of my other videos, and if you find yourself inspired, join my channel. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you just hanging out with me for a bit. So, hi, everyone. Today is update number 5 on PK and Friends puzzle play. And I am excited to bring to you the progress that I have made. This video is a little bit overdue as it's been a really busy time for me and I had not been able to get something uploaded, but I have been working on my puzzle. So I'm going to share with you the progress that I have made over a week's time. And yeah, let's take a look and see what I've been up to. Hold on for a moment. I am back. So, what did you guys think? I'm excited. I'm working on it. It is starting to come together and the buildings are starting to just kind of pop. And I think that is just great. This is a beautiful puzzle. And I want to say once again, thank you so much to my yarny bestie Pricilla over at Distinctively Handcrafted. She gifted me this beautiful 1,500 piece puzzle. And once again, decided that maybe we could put our puzzles together. All right. So we've invited some yarny friends and you guys too to come along and grab one of yours and start today. So we're excited. We hope that you guys maybe got a puzzle of your own or grabbed a craft of your own as we are sharing with you the progress that we are making on our puzzles. And hopefully you're enjoying this journey along with us. We have found that puzzles are beneficial health-wise and give you a nice amount of dopamine release, which is a really good and positive hormone to kind of help you. And I think that's good because it gives you this overall sense of uh, well-being and good feelings. Okay. All right. So, but again, there's other ways that you can get it. So if puzzles are not your thing, that's okay too. No worries at all. Okay. Now, we are not doing it alone. This time we have a couple of awesome content creators and crafters who are also putting together their 1,500 piece puzzles. And that is none other than the beautiful Dana over at Creatively Created Crochet. And Dana has a beautiful puzzle also. You have to go and check out her channel. Check out Pricilla over at Distinctively Handcrafted. And check out the beautiful Setta over at Setta's Place. They all have beautiful puzzles and they have awesome content. They're very creative and just phenomenal and beautiful inside and out. So see what other things that they are up to and just get inspired and get crafty and enjoy this journey along with us. Okay. Now, in addition to the puzzle play, I also have been doing a Can You Guess the C to C? And so I'm going to share with you that as well. So let's take a look at the last square that I shared with you guys. Okay, so this is the square here that I shared with you guys. This is a beautiful, impeccable yarn. And this is one side of it, and this is the other side. So this is the I guess this would be the back side of it, and this would be the front side of it, okay? And I had a few people that did try to guess what it was, and some of you guys will be pleasantly surprised that you actually guessed well. Now, this is a different version of C2C. It was made corner to corner, but it's not the same stitch that you all see all the time. This is actually Tunisian crochet, and this is the basic Tunisian crochet stitch, and it's formerly known as the Afghan crochet. Okay, so if you use the old term, it will be Afghan, but this is a Tunisian crochet stitch that I did, and I did do it in a C2C fashion. Now, in order to do that, I did use some guidance from Toni over at TL Yarn Crafts, and she has wonderful tutorials on many Tunisian crochet stitches, and she has a beautiful book on Tunisian crochet. So just awesome. And I was able to kind of take a look and understanding the increases and decreases, I was able to do this C2C square. Okay, so awesome. And thank you so much, Toni, for your guidance on it. And yeah, I have a C2C square. How about that? All right, so I'm going to show you the traditional C2C, I'm sorry, the traditional Tunisian, and that is right here. So this is just a basic Tunisian crochet, and this is not done in C2C, if you can tell the difference. Okay, so if you look really closely at the stitch pattern, you can see the difference, how these bars are going diagonal and here they're going straight. Now, this square or this little small rectangle was basically a swatch. And I did this swatch actually by watching a video some time ago of my dear crochet bestie, and that is Andrea over at Ola Joe the Crocheting Sailor. Okay, so Andrea was doing a little mini series on Tunisian crochet, and she made a beautiful shawl. So as I was watching her video as she was doing the Tunisian crochet, I thought I would just work up a swatch just to get some more practice and to do a refresher. So I had done Afghan block stitches before, and I just said, you know, let me go ahead and do it while she's doing it. And I shared with her a photo of my swatch that I did back when I did it. Okay. And so, yeah, if you haven't met Andrea over at Ola Joe, the Crocheting Sailor, please go over and check her out. Give all these beautiful ladies a thumbs up, subscribe to their channels, hit that notification bell, set it to all. That way, whenever they upload a video, you'll get notified and you'll be able to see what they are up to. Okay. So this is just to show you the difference between the traditional Tunisian crochet and the C2C. Okay, so it was Tunisian. All right, so bravo to everyone who saw that and who figured it out. All right, so now I have a new C2C. All right, and so let's see. Here it is right here. Okay, so take a good look at it and see if you can tell what this is. Okay, it is a C2C stitch pattern. Okay, this is the front side, and I'm going to call this the back side. All right, now the beauty of C2C, because you are having to turn your work, you can choose, you know, a right or a wrong side, because it's not like, you know, if you were going in a round or something like that. But yeah, okay, so this is a square. One side, the other side. What stitch pattern is this C2C? All right, so you can leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think, and I will reveal it in one of my next videos. Okay. All right, so next I have Happy Mail. I have Happy Mail from my yarny bestie Priscilla. I had distinctively handcrafted. So she let me know that there was some Happy Mail that was arriving, and it came in the mail, and it's been so busy. I had not been able to go ahead and open it. So I'm gonna open it up. This is the package here. I'm gonna open it up and let's see what Priscilla sent to me. Okay, so hold on for a moment. Okay, it's in 2 bags. So let's see. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh wow, this is pretty. Okay, let's see. Oh, oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. All right, I know what it is already. Okay, this is a beautiful yarn holder. This is awesome. Okay, so this is a beautiful 3D modeled yarn holder. This is awesome, guys. And this is made by Priscilla's son, ML. It is awesome. And it rotates. It is awesome. It rotates around so that you can put your yarn on it, your yarn cake on it. And then it has a clip that you can take and attach to it. Okay. And then you can hold it like this and you can do your work. Okay, you can put your yarn on and do your work. Now, the beauty of this is you can also put it down on the table, and when you put it down on the table, it rotates. Isn't that awesome, guys? It rotates so that you can do your work while it is sitting on the table. So this is so versatile. Oh my gosh, ML made this, and this is it's beautiful. I love it. They give you instructions on how to use it. It is beautifully packaged and it is just awesome. Wow. Thank you so much, ML. You do beautiful work. And thank you so much, Priscilla. I love it. Okay. Wow. Okay. So now let's see what else is in here. Okay. So now this is a box, and she put a beautiful heart on it. Trying to get the tape off without disturbing the box too much. Almost. Okay, I got it. Okay, so there is a note here. So let me read the note before I do anything else. I want to read the note. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, oh, oh my goodness. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Priscilla. This really means so much. I so love and appreciate you and all that you do, and just wish you every blessing and happiness in your family. Okay. All right. So I'm not going to tell you everything that's in here, but I'm going to take a look and see the beautiful items that are in here. So, okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is so beautiful and I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So this is a beautiful pouch and this is a very canvas, I believe, canvas pouch, and it has a beautiful little tassel here. It has a loop here for carrying it. And I believe this is from the beautiful Penny over at Penny Ann's Creations. Okay. And wow, Penny has an awesome channel. She does a lot of different types of crafting as well. She has a wonderful organization about her where she categorizes all of her yarns and inventories them. She gives you lots of tips on where you can get good deals on yarns, and she does yarn reviews and just kind of shares and pours out to us and lets us know where the good sales are and everything. So I really do love and appreciate her for all that she does as well. Just very talented. And so if you have not met her yet, please go over and check her out. That's Penny over at Penny Ann's Creations. Okay. All right, so this is a beautiful notions pouch from her that Pricilla purchased, okay? And it is awesome. It comes complete with a beautiful notepad, a lined notepad. It has a tapestry needle. And then here is a beautiful organza bag that comes complete with, let's see, awesome stickers. This one says, breathe. This one says, life is better when there's laughter. And that's so true because laughter is good medicine, guys. And this one says, it's okay not to be okay. And I appreciate all of these because all of these are very inspiring to me. And for those of you guys who have been with me for a while, you will know why all of these are so important, especially this one. All right. Now this one is very beautiful because it is a beautiful bracelet that you can use to keep your stitch markers. And I think that is so genius. That's genius of her to think to do that with the stitch markers, right? You can have them and do your work and it's not going to interfere. All right. So this is awesome. Okay. So I'm going to put those back in here. Okay. And then, oh wow, she gives you this beautiful mini hank of yarn. And I love the colors. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love the hues of the purples that are in there. All right. And we have a beautiful tape measure. And you can never go wrong with that because we need them. A nice small pencil to use that fits very nicely in the bag for the notes when you want to take notes. A beautiful pair of craft scissors that fold. I love them. Okay, awesome. And these are great for travel. They don't take up a lot of space. And last but not least, an awesome electronic counter. So all of these are just so awesome and so thoughtful. Thank you so much, Penny, for this beautiful Notion pouch. And thank you so much, Pricilla, for purchasing it and gifting it to me. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But guess what, guys? That's not all that's in this box. All right, so let me move this out the way and let's see what else is in here. Oh, oh, wow. Okay, let me move this out. Oh my goodness. This is so beautiful. Wow. I love it. Thank you so much, Pricilla. Oh my goodness. Did you make this? Wow. Okay, Pricilla does beautiful, beautiful work. So this is a beautiful vest. All right. And she has awesome ribbing along the neckline. Okay. And then she has beautiful eyelet work here on the bottom. I love this, and I am going to get some good use out of this summer. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm going to actually go and try this on and see how it fits. Okay, so hold on for a moment. I am back, and I have on my beautiful vest or sweater, and I just love it. I love it. It is it very comfortable, it fits great, and it looks fantastic. So thank you so much, Priscilla. I was not expecting this. This is such a beautiful surprise. And wow, you do beautiful work as always. And I just appreciate everything. Thank you so much for blessing me with this. And I hope that I am a blessing to you as well. All right. So, yes, guys, what do you think? Wonderful work, right? She does great, great work. This, I can dress it up. I can dress it down. I can absolutely wear it to the office. It is kind of like something that I do wear on a regular basis. And yeah, just awesome, right? Okay. So I have some more things that I want to share with you guys. Um, as I have to try to put a lot of the work that I am doing into the one video because I don't always have a lot of time to do more than one video. So if you guys don't mind, this is going to be a little bit longer than usual. I have one more thing that I want to share with you guys, and that is I got some happy mail in a previous video that I did, and that was for the beautiful Gigi over at Gigi the Crochet Queen. All right. And I shared that with you as I am part of her channel. She now is offering memberships on her channel, and she gifted me some happy mail as part of a thank you for being part of her membership. And I shared that with you guys. Now, I mentioned in that video that she is doing something for charity, and that is something for Warm Up America. And so the thing, if we want to participate, was to make squares for Warm Up America blankets. Now, Warm Up America has been around for quite some time, and they accept donations, whether they're monetary donations or whether they are crafty donations. And in any case, they're all throughout the country, and they actually have places where you can take some of the squares too. And then they have people who volunteer to assemble the squares that are given. So they will accept squares or they will accept whole different blankets. On their website, they do give you information about the things that they are looking for, the sizes and whatnot. So now I have done squares in the past for Warm Up America. So I thought, okay, I've done those before, and this would be really nice to be able to get back into doing it. Now, the squares that they ask for are not actual squares, they're more rectangles, okay? And the size that they would like for them to be are around 7 inches by 9 inches. Okay. Now, they give instructions on some examples of how you can do, and they have some patterns that some crafters have come up with that you can actually download and try your hand at. So I went ahead and downloaded some of the square patterns, to just give me an idea of how to go about doing the squares. And in doing that, I did some of them in crochet and some of them in knit. And I grabbed some yarn that I had on hand, and I wanted the squares to be able to go for anyone. And that meaning I just wanted to pick a more neutral color that would be able to go with any colorway or color scheme. Okay, so I picked a gray, and I found some crafter square yarn that I had in my stash, and I grabbed 2 skeins of the crafter square yarn. Let me see if I have it here. So I do not have it here, sitting here, but I will show you a photo of it, and I'll put the photo up, okay, so that you can see. All right, so with the crafter square yarn, I tested it out and tried to see if I could get the proper gauge. Now, how do you know if you're getting the proper gauge? Well, I played around with some duct tape, guys. I played around with duct tape. So crafters are going to craft no matter what, right? So we played around with some duct tape, and I made a 7x9 square. So this is the duct tape square that I made. I made fabric with my duct tape, and this is a 7x9 inch rectangle. And so you can have it, you can take it and stick it in a bag. And that way, if you don't have your tape measure, if you use your tape measure for something else, then you always have this handy for your Warm Up America squares. Another thing that's recommended on the website for Warm Up America is to simply use a piece of cardboard that you cut to 7x9 inch, which is fine to do. However, what if it got wet or something like that? So this right here, duct tape, is great. It is on both sides, and it works wonderful. So just an idea for you guys: if you have some duct tape handy, make yourself a duct tape square and use that for your measurement for your gauge. All right. So now, once I did that, I went ahead and started my squares. I first did a basic square. So here you go. This right here is just simple double crochet. All right. And I was able to get the gauge with the yarn that I had. I did have to do a little bit of trial and error, but I was able to get the gauge. All right. So that's square number 1. Next, I decided that I wanted to do something that was maybe, just a tad more fancy. So I did this beautiful shell stitch, okay? Beautiful shell stitch. And again, this is 7x9, okay? So I love that. And in doing that, I used up almost 1 skein of the crafter square yarn, okay, doing these 2, okay? Then I decided to grab my knitting needles because I wanted to do something knit. Okay, so the first thing I did was this beautiful kind of block pattern, okay? Which is kind of like a basket weave pattern, I think, but I think they called it a block pattern, all right? And this one, once again, I was able to get gauge. I didn't have any problems with this one. I was really careful with the stitching and everything, and I was able to get gauge. And so this is 7x9. Now, the next one I did, unfortunately, I was not able to get gauge, guys. I really wasn't. So I thought, in using the same size needles and the same yarn, I should be able to, get this to work. And so I did this beautiful pattern of lines. All right. And as you see, it did have some curling on the ends. I have not blocked any of these squares. And as you see, I still have my ends that I didn't weave in on these. I did on the others, but not on this. And the reason was because this was actually wider. It was wider than the 7 inches when you open it up, even unblocked. So I may have to frog this, or I may just use it in another item, because it's too wide. Now, Warm Up America mentions on their website that if you have it slightly smaller than the 7x9, that's really not a problem, because they could potentially maybe put a round of maybe single crochet or something like that around it to bring it up to the 7x9. But if you go over that, they're not going to be able to use the square. So this one would not be usable. And because of the nature of knitting, I didn't necessarily want to frog it. So that's why I kept it. But I redid it because I really do like this beautiful stitch pattern, okay, which is periodically doing sets of pearls after you've done your stockinette, okay? So I redid it and I got this one. This one is to gauge. And in order to do this one, I kind of made my own pattern by doing some garter stitch on the edge, okay? So I did a garter stitch border, a small border at the bottom, all right? And then on the edge of the whole entire square, I did garter stitch and then did the stitch pattern for it. And it gave me still a little bit of curling, but not nearly as much. And I think that this one is beautiful. I'm loving the way it came out. And I kind of made the pattern my own. Okay. So I have 5 squares, but only 4 of them are usable. So there's one more that I'm going to do that'll qualify for this one. But these were all done in the month of August. All right. And these are for Warm Up America. So thank you so much to Gigi for the recommendation on how to be able to give back. I love it, and I will do more squares and I will share them with you guys. If you would like to get involved, please by all means consider subscribing to Gigi's channel, and consider if you would like to do a membership, consider that. But you don't have to be a member to participate in the Warm Up America project. You know, you can still participate, and I'm sure that she will be happy to receive or to have you send them to the Warm Up America organization on her behalf as part of her giving initiative for the year. Okay. All right. So, yes, lots of ways to give, lots of ways to kind of help one another. And this is just beautiful. Okay. So stay tuned and see what I come up with for some of my future squares. Or if you guys have suggestions of what you would like to see in a square, then let me know and perhaps I will work it up. Now, I may change the colors of my squares each time. For this one, I'm going to do probably another square in this color so that they're all the same color. But for the next ones, I will choose another color and then we will see how it works up. Okay. All right. So that's all I have for this portion. Let's go ahead and take a look at the puzzle solution for the last video that included a puzzle. And this is what I came up with. And this is the puzzle for today. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos, for giving me a thumbs up, for leaving me very kind comments. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all your well wishes and for all of your prayers. They are all greatly, greatly needed. And I'm sending them right back to each and every one of you. All right. So I would like to say to each and every one of you, do everything you can to be mindful. Do everything you can to be at your best health. And by all means, guys, be crafty every day. Share your gifts, be inspired, and be inspiring. Thank you so much to my yarny bestie, Pricilla, for the beautiful happy mail. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love everything. Okay, I really do. Thank you so much. And thank you to Gigi for the wonderful inspiration for the project. And thank you to the beautiful Dana Setta and Pricilla for the awesome puzzle play. I hope that you guys are enjoying all of this. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you again in one of my next videos or one of yours. Bye-bye now.